So our next call is going to be David in Houston, and he wants to talk about what are our thoughts on the new sex doll brothel opening up in Houston?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Tell me about it.
David.
I want all the details.
David, you are on the air.
Do you have like a discount code or never mind? Just tell us all about it, David. We're excited to talk to you.
Been on the news a little bit here lately in Houston that this sex robot brothel is planned. There's been some opposition from a Christian group called Elijah Rising. They're an anti-sex trafficking group, and they're also opposed to the robot brothel. They claim that it could teach men how to rape and stuff like that. It sounds a little bit extreme to me. I was just wondering what your thoughts were.
Well, I guess I am just stuck on the name robot brothel.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Yeah, Christians really do like to take it to extremes, don't they? On a personal level, if you just completely take out the whole argument about AI, honestly, I don't see an issue.
I just hope they clean them pretty darn good each time.
Run them through the washer.
Yeah, without getting into like Westworld.
Think about that. Like, why would people want to have sex with these robots as opposed to a real person? Is that some kind of fetish, or is that a fantasy? Or
it could be. It could also be. It could also be trouble with people and with relating to other people. I do know that there are plenty of people out there who would love to have an intimate relationship, but have extreme difficulties with interpersonal skills and other humans.
I mean, that may well be a component, but you can draw that same through line and ask, why would anybody choose to have sex with their hand or a vibrator or a dildo as opposed to a real person? And I think the answer is pretty straightforward, which, yeah, it may have to do with social anxiety and a difficulty in connecting with other people. It may be the simple fact that you are getting exactly what you want. It could be logistical. It's here, readily available, and always consenting. I mean,
there's probably a whole host of reasons for each person. Maybe the reason is different.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I don't want to get too deep into Westworld Season 3 spoiler territory here.
Oh, please don't.
But I do think that it's a very reasonable attraction in my mind. Now, logistically, whether or not it's a pleasant experience, I think has a lot to do with where we're at technologically and every other aspect of that. But the notion that it somehow is contributing to rape or human trafficking, I can't even draw a straight through line that isn't just sex is bad as a,
Right, and that's kind of where the whole, Christians really love to take things to extremes. If anything else, I would think that maybe it would be an outlet for some people who would maybe be doing other things that they maybe shouldn't.
So you're suggesting that it could, if anything, potentially reduce violent expressions of sexuality?
I mean, if it's going to have an effect one way or the other, my guess is that it would have a positive effect on the landscape, not a negative one. But
I think there's reason to bear that out. I mean, I think that there is interesting statistics about the way that pornography is introduced into certain areas and how that affects sex crimes. And I'm not ready to extrapolate too much out from that, but the research is pretty interesting, and it does seem to point towards what you're saying.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
One for the home team.
Dave, is your...
The place is called Kinky. It's going to be called Kinky's Dolls, by the way. It's out of Toronto, Canada.
But it's going to be in Houston. We may have to take a field trip.
Road trip.
I think some of the city officials are kind of against it too.
Well,
I mean, their job is to get reelected.
yeah.
You know, so that's it's a complicated thing, and
They're in
the
Texas.
voters are the voters, and not all the voters of the city of Houston watch our show. We wish that they would. We think they would learn something.
I know I am learning things.
You know, we're moving in this Dave, we're moving in this direction no matter what. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people, the Sybian has been out for 25 years, and there's lots of women that love their Sybian. And that's
Oh, yeah, I've seen Howard Stern.
Well, I haven't, but I've seen lots of Sybians, and you know that's just that's one step above just a vibrator. It's a pretty darn effective vibrator from my opinion.
And
It's
when
elaborate.
they come for my vibrator, that's when it's going down.
I hope they get it. We'll see what kind of experiment it is in Houston.
Yeah, but hey,
Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Like, the technology is maybe kind of primitive at this point. It's not going to be like Westworld, obviously, I don't think.
but you know, we very well may take a road trip at some point once this place opens, just to take a look.
Hey, I am very much open to that. It's a date.
Okay, awesome. Well, David, thank you so much.
And I
thanks,
guess
guys.
good luck with your zoning laws. Let us know how it goes.
There are no zoning laws in Houston. You know that.
There's truth to that.
Well,
All right.
thank you, David.
All right, bye.
Bye. So yeah, I'm thinking road trip day.
Yeah, no question. You know,
I hadn't heard of it, actually.
I think it might be. I mean, I'm sure that should this business succeed, that there will be incredibly
Expansions?
elaborate cleaning opportunities, and that will be well handled. It does feel like a BYO wet nap type situation.
Oh, I hope not. I really hope not. Oh, God.
I mean, I might keep one. Like, I always have a condom in my back pocket because you never know.
Okay, this is true.
Might bring a wet nap too.
Oh, sorry.
you
I just
guys-
thought of a new type of it's like KY for your robot. Sorry.
Robot lube.
You know, even if this does or doesn't go through, the whole VR and 3D stuff is coming.
Yeah.
It's already here.
Yeah.
Just give it another 5 years, and you won't need to go to a robot brothel. You'll probably be able to do it in your own home.
I thought you were going to say to your girlfriend's house, but
Well, that too, maybe.
that possibly.